I'm thrilled to be here at NBCU. It was a real once in a lifetime opportunity to work for a content powerhouse who has some of my favorite TV programs like Saturday Night Live and Blacklist. And to be able to get to work alongside such market leaders like Krishan and Linda, who have really tried to drive measurement innovation forward, which is near and dear to my heart, it was a perfect match in which to take my next career journey forward. And so, there's so many challenges, Andy, as we look across the industry that we need to continue to collaborate and work together to solve. First and foremost, interoperability across linear and digital without losing the value of premium content along the way is going to be so critical that we work together to solve that. Secondly, measurement needs to be much more flexible to better anticipate the evolving business models that continue to change as consumer behavior continues to evolve. And lastly, the ability to move beyond just age and gender and to really move across to impact and results. And so I just want to thank the whole industry for such a warm welcome into my new journey. And I look forward to working alongside of everyone as we move ahead.
Kelly, so we've spoken about measurement and in terms of the problems, what needs to be solved and what do you hope to help solve in your new position?
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be in the media advertising industry as we think about all the ways that distribution is changing things for measurement as well as the consumer experience alike. The ability to bring forward better measurement is here at our doorsteps. And so my top priorities at NBCU is really to focus on three key things. One, I want to focus on modernizing the measurement yardstick and really bringing forward better innovation that is more comprehensive to allow us to better monetize beyond age and gender and to allow us to truly get past just the limitations of the panel-centric approach that we've seen that is challenged over the last 15 months alone. Secondly, as we're all continuing to drive towards streaming and addressable, the ability to capture the value of the CTV viewer and bring that monetization to our marketers is critically important as we move ahead. And lastly, really focusing on the fact that our marketers are not buying ratings, they're buying results. How we move from an infrastructure where we deliver on reach and impressions and ratings on an everyday basis to being able to deliver on outcomes with the same level of predictability and creating the infrastructure across all of us that will allow us to get to better measurement in the years ahead.
Kelly, so when you say interoperability, what does that mean? It's kind of an aspirational term and it's something we've been speaking about. What do you hope interoperability looks like perhaps a year from now?
Yeah, when I talk about interoperability, Andy, I'm really referring to the ability to preserve the value of content. I think measurement needs to ensure that any standards that we put forward does not lose the value of content and only values audiences. Imagine if we lived in a world where the only thing that matters was audiences and not content, and that PewDiePie and This Is Us was put on the same level playing field. And so I think as we move ahead, the value of content that drives great content development and enables consumers to be connected in meaningful ways to brands is going to be critically important that we preserve as we bring linear and digital and the walled gardens together for measurement. And, if we lose and swing the pendulum too far to audiences only, imagine content being cheapened over the coming years and basically creating a society that is the value is placed on audiences alone. And so I think as we move ahead, I look forward to working with the industry on how, as we try to equivalize measurement and become more interoperable, we don't lose the value of premium content in that race to bring impressions and measurement together so that we can better shape society and bring meaningful content to the forefront that matters.
I wanted to ask Kelly about OpenAP, the recent announcement with NBCU and around identity and sort of where that's all going and why that's important.
Yeah, it's a great question, Andy. I think as we think about, measurement is a team sport. And, partnerships like OpenAP, amongst others that NBCU is involved in, are going to be critically important as we look to modernize the measurement yardstick in the years ahead. And at NBCU, we have multiple irons in the fire right now in which to push measurement forward in an accelerated pace. When I think about the work that David Levy and OpenAP is doing, in which to take a very complex, fragmented marketplace and simplify it for marketers, it's truly game changing. The recent announcement of OpenID that really helps to not just democratize the data, but creates a common identity framework in which marketers can go across the premium marketplace without having to sync their data with each programmer, is going to enable marketers to better find their audiences, activate those audiences, and measure them across the various ways in which they want to monetize and value their media investment. And so as I think about, as we move ahead, my hope for the industry, Andy, is that we hold ourselves all accountable to the highest levels of trust and transparency, and that we preserve the value of content so that we shape the society that we all want to be a part of. And that will have a multiplier effect for both consumers and marketers alike. And I think when we get that right, everybody wins.